Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Your Highness, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, and most importantly, students and faculty of Princeton University. It is my enormous pleasure to welcome you in this sanctum of the university. On the 11th November 2010, to the month nearly precisely 10 years after we founded the Liechtenstein Institute on Self-Determination at Princeton University, December 2000, and 15 years since we founded the Liechtenstein Research Program on Self-Determination at Princeton University, and one of my founding colleagues of this endeavor, which then was graciously supported also by Prince Hans Adam II of Liechtenstein, is Ambassador Claudia Fritsche, whom I would like to specifically welcome. She achieved another feast because 20 years ago this year, Liechtenstein became a member of the United Nations, and it was her who brought Liechtenstein into the United Nations circus, which today is continued by His Excellency Ambassador Christian Wenerweser, the permanent representative of Liechtenstein, who is also with us today. With this background, I wanted to quote from the charter of the Institute. The Liechtenstein Institute has as an objective to be there for research, education, and publication, and to focus its work on the causes of and solutions to the search for self-determination and human dignity. The Institute also, however, should serve as a bridge between the world of academia and education and the world of practical policy making and diplomacy. 10 years later today, I believe that we can say we have become a bridge. But I also have to say that we only could do so because the involvement of Princeton's best and brightest, namely its students. We consider ourselves, we the Liechtenstein Institute, as demand-driven. This event and our activities should be part of the inspirational supply side. Through highly specialized colloquia, meetings and conferences, we have not only tried to contribute our small part to the study of international relations and to foster a little bit contributions to peace, stability, and human dignity. But most importantly, we have tried to educate and inspire a new generation of leaders. In essence, we try to bring to the ground and to have on the table the dogma of Princeton in the best of the nation's service and in the service of all nations. We have unified now, and we have come together to a degree that I have to say at the beginning already of this celebration which bypassed and transcended any of my expectations and any of the expectations of my team for 3 reasons. Number one, I have tried to bring back all those from all rankings and all classes and all groups of society who have been involved with the Liechtenstein Institute on Self-Determination, as well as its predecessor, the Liechtenstein Research Program, and the now nearly 25-year-old Liechtenstein Colloquium on European and International Affairs. And the objective of this bringing home is to not only for you to engage with each other, but for you to meet the next generation, our current students and many of my faculty friends and colleagues, and to interact with each other, and to permit them to join the network. And most importantly, to develop new projects, new ideas, to take energy from with and those who are part of this, of our dreams. On this 11th of November, let me also emphasize that we have had a fair share of those who have worked with us, studied with us, and then served in the field, who were exposed to the real life cold winds. And I would like to think of those of my former students who were in service, in combat, who were injured. And I have to announce today that for the first time in my career, I lost one of my own. His name is Ahmed Javad Serrak, a multiple participant in Liechtenstein Colloquium on Afghanistan. He served as the executive director of the Afghanistan Rural Enterprise Development Program in Kabul, and he died in a tragic accident when good old Javad jumped in the water to try to save a colleague from drowning. And I herewith would like to announce that the Liechtenstein Institute on Self-Determination at Princeton University will establish the Ahmed Javad Serrak Award for public service for the next generation of new Afghan leaders, both men and women. As any operation and any organization and any grown entity, I could not do without the help of my team. I obviously could not do without the help of my brotherly friend and supporter through good and bad days, tough and easy and fun events. His Royal Highness Prince Hans Adam II of Liechtenstein, who believed in this idea of interaction, diplomacy, and the next generation when we discussed it together first time in 1984. And he was the only one who believed in it. Many of my friends said, this is crazy. Secondly, and of course most importantly, I couldn't do this without my staff, who is all around here, and my many of you friends. And finally, without my family. I would herewith like to pay tribute to my late father, who instilled me in this quality of persisting, understanding, and educating, and my late grandparents, and my not being here mother, but most importantly to my beloved wife, Dr. Annegret Dietweiler, and my wonderful 2 daughters, without whom I could have never achieved that. With this, I now would like to invite you to welcome with me His Serene Highness Hans Adam II, the reigning Prince of Liechtenstein, to Princeton University.